So, anyway, Vitosai the Mindslayer here with some more Minecraft. And today we are going to just do a quick, well, I don't know if it's going to be quick necessarily, but we're going to do a quick world tour of the stuff that is in my world. Anyway, here we're going to just jump into my survival world. And we'll get started. It seems as though we're going to be starting off in the desert. I think I'm going to go to the spawn area. Alright. So, it would seem as there's no mine carts nearby. But that's okay, because we can just run and jump. Oh, okay, wow. So we just tore through that food, like, instantly, pretty much. So we're gonna end up over at the spawn area, or towards the spawn area. We're gonna actually start this off in the original house that I built on this server. I'm not sure if there's even a bed here, so if there's not, then we will have to migrate to some other spot. Just tearing through food like there's nobody's business. Like it's almost going out of style. Alright, so let's head ourselves up. Let's see if we have any beds up in here. In my original house. In the first house I ever built. Honestly, kind of ugly. Alright, so it looks like Mystica's bed is still here. And it looks like it is appropriate timing, so let's go ahead and go to sleep. Wake up in the morning and go and check out the rest of this place. We're gonna skip this house because it's ugly. I don't like it. This is my first house ever built. And again, probably the luckiest house I've ever built as well, because I built it directly above the Ender portal. I didn't realize that until after I had started building, but it was pretty awesome. Anyway, here is my little mob spawner. Sounds like we've got ourselves a couple little piggies in here already. There we go. Kill your buddies. Well, let's see. Alright, so I want to get all of that stuff. Hit this button. Hit the button again. And there you go. You pick up all the stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and dump off all that garbage stuff that I picked up. Really? I'm kind of surprised I didn't pick up more. That wasn't something I was trying to pick up. Huh. Okay. So, let's go ahead and head up to the Mountain Survival Mansion. Okay, so we're almost up here. Alright. Now all of these places I built with, and here's the big thing, minimal help. It wasn't that I didn't get any help, it was just that the help that I got was little, or when I did get help, it was a drop in the bucket of the grand scheme of things. Now this one, almost all of the stuff gathered and assembled was done by me exclusively. The building basically 100% was by myself. The resource gathering itself was a team effort between me and my girlfriend. But again, what she was able to provide for me in the time that she was able to play was not quite as much as I needed, but that's okay because she at least put forth the effort and I appreciated it. But, yeah, basically everything in here has been put together based off of the stuff that her and I had gathered. And, I just got a couple different rooms here. Couple. It's kind of an understatement. So, downstairs we've got ourselves a mini laboratory. And back here we get ourselves some cauldrons and an infinite water source just in case. Now, over here we have room to make 27 different potions. Very nice, yes, very helpful. But if we hit this little button here, we can get down to the Chickpocalypse. And the Chickpocalypse is what you might expect. It's basically, well, it's broken now,
Hi,
but
buddy.
hey there, buddy. How you doing? But anyway, the
Hey.
Chickpocalypse is a little broken, but the idea is that the chickens up above, I'll show you them real quick. There's tons of chickens here. There's quite a bit more than you might think. Probably at least 14. But those chickens will lay eggs, and they will go into this machine down here that is broken. Again, let me stress that a little more. The Chickpocalypse then will hatch the eggs, and then every time an egg goes through, it's supposed to pulse the lava once. And when the lava pulses, it'll cook any grown-up chickens, and it will not destroy the drops. This one's broken, so it's been destroying a little bit of the drops, but as you can see, I got a ton of chicken here, so I'm not too worried about it. But anyway, let's get out of here real quick. Alright, so that's the little laboratory area. Let's get out of here real quick and go upstairs. Okay, so we got the grand staircase up here. Got my friend's room, Chris's room, Sexy Time Bacon Bits. Of course, I'm not sure what that means. Totally okay with that though. I'm not really sure what it means, and I'm okay that I don't know what it means. Over here, we have Mystica's room. You can only see inside it, you cannot go inside it. And her storage room with a cactus for God knows what reason. It's almost it is to the ceiling.
Your place looks so much cooler than mine. Emoji grinning face.
It's all good, dude. This took a lot of work and a lot of resource gathering. Over here we got the enchanting room. Not really that big a deal. It's just kind of... I think this one's lit by... Is it by the lava? No, it's glowstone here in this spot too. Okay, but let's see. Up above, we have my room. This is where the majority of the action happens. Over there you can see my spawner and the little lake of lava down there. We're gonna get out of this place pretty quick, but yeah, anyway, this is my room. It's got all the rare items in this chest. Well, most of the rare items, including the God Garb, which is Fire Resistance 3 and Thorns 2. So, pretty amazing, I must say. Oh, yes. Let's go up to the nether portal. I'll show you guys the nether portal. No house is complete without a nether portal, in my opinion. And this one has a door that lets you know when it's closed and when it's open. Um, this portal in particular is connected directly to the nether fortress, and that was another little spot of luck that I've had. As I did not actually look in the nether at all to find it. I just kind of popped in the middle of it, which was pretty cool. Anyway, down here we have the armory, and we got a couple hidden chests here. This one's all for arrow making, and this one over here is just junk, I think. Yeah, it's nothing in that one. But over here we have our dining room table, our fireplace, and the trophy room with the dragon egg. Anyway, let's run on out of here before we get too familiar with this place. Let's take a quick peek over here. Let's see. Now, I'm sure everybody has played Skyrim by now. And if you haven't, what are you waiting for? In that case, I'm gonna go over to the Skyrim blacksmith house real quick after I show you guys the enchanting house. And the Skyrim blacksmith house is pretty cool. It's the one that you go to right after you leave Helgen in Skyrim, which is Alvor's house. If you follow, I believe it is Rodvir or whatever his face is. But this here is the enchanting house. It's completely symmetrical, at least on the outside. The inside, not so much. Anyway, this is it's an interesting one because before the patches and whatnot, the mechanisms would work. It probably won't work this time, but we'll go ahead and give it a shot. The idea is you stand on this to raise that, and we put a redstone torch here. No? Okay, maybe not. Let's see, does it work here? I'm not sure why it's not working, but I used to have it set up so you could basically stay the night in this little, just in the little enchanting room area of it, which was pretty cool. That was basically set up when I was building it. It's that one. Okay, so I get that, and then I get those top ones to close. Okay, so let's see if I can do it this time. Huh. That's weird. It won't let me place it from down below, but I can place it from above. That's okay. Now we're gonna head over to the Skyrim blacksmith, and it is getting dark, so we should probably make it there pretty quick. We'll run past Mystica's house. I'll give you guys a little quick sneak peek of that. It's Mystica's house.
So if I got this on PS4, I would be able to jump into this world with you guys.
Yes, you would be able to jump into this world with us. As long as you promise not to troll me, I don't have a problem with that at all. I would actually welcome you to join us. Alright, now this, you guys are going to have to see from kind of far back, but tell me what you think. Does this look like Skyrim blacksmith? So cool. Little blacksmith area. Oh, no, you don't. I don't think so, son. You want to mess with me? You get the boots, medium style. Alright, we're gonna go to sleep in here
I would
real
never
quick.
do anything troll in Minecraft.
I hope not,
Things
dude,
like that
especially
irritate me as well.
Right. Alright, we're gonna go to sleep here real quick, and then we're gonna move on to the next stuff, which is gonna be the cooler stuff, in my opinion. This stuff's all meh, in my humble opinion. The big mansion that I was just at, it was my second house in Minecraft, like, in this world. I just kind of built it because I wanted to bigger house after beating the God, what's it called? The Elder Dragon, the Ender Dragon. Ender Dragon. That's the one. Sorry, it's been a long time since I fought him. Okay, so over here, we're let's get away from the googlies. All right, let's kill this fool. What you want, son? All right. Okay, so over here we have the dojo, and I like this one a lot because I don't know, it just looks really cool. Yeah, I'll take you inside it. It's really pretty nice, I think. Nice little fighting area, training area. Only problem is you can't put any furniture in here because of the dipped floor. It makes it so it doesn't sit right, so I just didn't put any furniture in here. Just kind of did all the lighting up in the rafters, but I like it. It looks pretty cool. And it's got a little, I guess, meditation pond over here in the back. Just like, oh, okay, cool, you know. Yay! It's got a mushroom. Woo! Magic mushrooms! Alright, so over this direction we've got the Japanese house, which actually took quite a bit more time and effort than I thought it would. It's kind of a small house even, but just building out here in the taiga was really quite a challenge. Also on top of that, I was also building with quite a bit less food than I normally would travel with, and I had to make a bridge over a humongous dip in the ground, so I probably would have died instantly if I hit the ground. So I had to take quite a bit more time than I would normally do. So quite a bit more labor intensive, time consuming, you know, of a build. But I like the way it turned out. It's pretty legit, I think. And the bridge itself is pretty cool too. So that's the outside of the house up there. But the bridge that connects it, you probably wouldn't be able to see very well unless we got right up on it. So let's get over there real quick. I've got quite a few cool places left to show you guys, so never fear. This is just one of the ones that's on this main map. A lot of the ones that I built are on the main map. So this is the little bridge that crosses the gap. It's kind of nice. Helps a lot getting across, but here is the front of the Japanese house, nice and small. Looks not very, you know, impressive. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. So you got your little sleeping area upstairs. Got a little lantern up above you, Chinese style. Oh yeah. And then you go over here. This little red chest here is super nice. We're just gonna. Oh wait, can't throw the steaks in there because they're already cooked. Let's just throw 15 in there. Whoa, there's only 9 now. Oh no, it's eating my food. 4. Oh, then there's nothing left. Whatever will we do? Well, we won't be freaking out because... Oh, I guess we will be freaking out because apparently we don't have any freaking coal in here. Or maybe we're full up in the bottom chest? No? So why the hell are we not going? So, okay, so this is supposed to be an auto smelter. It's supposed to be mighty impressive, but oh god, what am I doing? I feel dumb. So yeah, I just tried to cook carrots like that was a thing. Apparently, I must need to lay off the marijuana. Okay, so we closed that up. We don't have baked potatoes. As a matter of fact, we're going to throw our whole stack of potatoes in there because why not? It actually goes down real fast. You got 47 in there now. You closed it for a couple seconds, down to 39. It goes by real fast, but when you come down here, wow, it's cooking food. And look at there, you got baked potatoes coming out. Nice and healthy baked potatoes. So that's one little feature of this house that I thought was pretty legit. Another thing I did was I made the yin yang symbol in stained glass on the wall. And on this side, this one's really cool. This one's going to be really helpful for the rest of this, but it gives us a stack of ender pearls. It's the ender station. So now we have exactly one stack of ender pearls. So, let's actually go ahead and wait, and actually we're not going to wait. Let's set down some of this stuff. Gee, what can we put down? There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of space, does there? Ah, I just had a really funny idea. Let's go ahead and throw the netherrack in there, and then we can have some space for our baked potatoes. And then we will put these ones here. There we go. We're all set. Alright. So let's go ahead and set our super rod in that slot and take our ender pearls out for a spin. So let's leave our Japanese house and we're gonna head down. I'll show you guys the...
Hi, it's Eddie.
Hey, what's up, Eddie? How you doing, buddy? I'll show you guys the unfinished Hobbit house. I started this a long time ago. Haven't picked it back up just because I haven't had the inspiration, but it is definitely still being planned to be built on. But this is the unfinished Hobbit house.
Good you.
Doing pretty good, buddy. It's good to hear from you, though. But yeah, definitely, it's very unfinished. I was working on it quite a bit, but then I just kind of got bored with it, didn't have any inspiration, so I stopped building on it. Let's move on real quick. We got a couple new houses over here. Not new, really, but a couple of other ones over here that are pretty cool, including the fantasy house and the 6x6 house, which is a 6x6 frame. Quite small. It's actually, no, would it be 3? Yeah, it'd be 6x6, not 3x3. If it was 3x3, it'd be even smaller. But yes, up in the distance you can see the mountain survival house, and then up here you have the fantasy house. I like this house a lot. Nice and pretty. And over here we got ourselves like a little cove thingy. But yeah, you come in here. And I really like the Skyrim texture pack because it just makes decorating these houses so much easier. Makes them look super nice too. So anyway, we got ourselves our little room here. Looks like I've been in here recently and just forgot to close up doors. That is, I'm not gonna lie, one of my...
What's your favorite OT building?
Oh, my favorite? I haven't shown you guys that one yet. I will show you that one here shortly. This is the 6x6 house. This one's pretty cool. Alright, so upstairs just has a little room, a little balcony. You can see over the grasslands. You can actually snipe things off of the balcony. There's nothing out there really to shoot right now, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I like this place. Nice little compact area. But downstairs is where the real party begins, because right here we got ourselves a refrigerator, but it doesn't have anything in it. But if you flick the lever, it gives you food. Down here we have our furnace array of 6 furnaces, our important garbage stash, and then stash of slabs and redstone for some reason. I don't know why. I think that was after a big mining excursion. I went and grabbed like, I don't know, 7 or 8 stacks of redstone and I just needed to drop it off. Okay, so now that we've been through here, we're gonna go ahead and run off to... Geez, let's see. The fastest one would be the castle. So we're gonna go to the castle real quick. Whee! Wow, that didn't really do much, did it? Yay, don't kill yourself. Oh, yeah, let's definitely not run down there. That would definitely do the job. Kind of surprised I didn't get any endermites either. Okay, so we're gonna head over to the castle, and on the way to the castle, we're gonna see a little building out in the sand in the desert, and that was kind of like a half-assed collaborative effort on my friend's behalf. He decided he wanted to build this, and I decided, hey, I would help you. I built one of his towers, and then he wanted to build the other one, and decided to just kind of not do it all the way. So I haven't had the heart to finish it because I wanted him to actually help me finish his own building. So yeah, it's one of those pet peeves. Unfinished buildings is a pet peeve for me. Same with or I guess open doors when you're in survival is like one of the biggest pet peeves for me. Is if you leave a door open in survival, you're just asking for me to die, or for my stuff to get blown up, and that makes me cry. And we don't want to do that. Anyway, so we're gonna head over the sand dunes here, and we will be almost to the castle. You can see it up in the distance. I mean, it's not the best castle in the world, but it was completely original. Like, I built this thing completely from my brain. I'm really happy with it because I'm not very creative usually. But this castle in general, just the placement of it, I liked it a lot. It's kind of like the swamp, the castle in the swamp from Monty Python. I really like that. Um, it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. It's completely unfinished, so another one that I just hate being at because it, like, as much as I like it, it's unfinished. So we open her up. The coolest thing about this place is the lighting. All of my lighting is glow or redstone lamps, and they're all connected together with a single sensor underneath this fountain here. And when it gets dark, all of them come on, except for apparently this strip. That's not good. That is not good. So a stick, some glowstone dust, and some redstone. Why are we not on? What are we doing here, guys? Come on. It's not even like it's not dark. It is incredibly dark right now. Okay, so apparently just because I'm showing this off to people, my system doesn't want to work. Because all of these used to work, and they actually worked quite recently. But anyway, screw it. This is the blacksmith shop. Probably my favorite building in this castle, just because of how small it is, but also the functionality of it. So, real quick, you guys might notice this chest here is a trap chest, just like the last one. And this is another auto smelter. You put your fuel here, and your stuff that you want to smelt in this one, and downstairs you get the items out. So that one's pretty cool, I like that, but the real cool stuff is right here. I wanted to build something that made this a unique little building, and so I built this. You guys have seen one of these. This is my forge from the Skyrim blacksmith, but this is super cool because I built a custom little gizmo, which is a toggleable forge. We turn it off, and we turn it on. Oh, you son of a... Of course it does. I hate you right now, Minecraft. There we go. Just making me look bad, aren't you? Okay, now all of them light up. So yeah, that is my toggleable forge. That is custom wiring right there. I built that myself, no training whatsoever. Okay, so this over here, this is gonna be the the grand ballroom area when I'm finished with it. It's definitely unfinished. I have to take down this mountain, which is why I need help. Then I've got my little map wall, which I like a lot. I've only explored that much of the world so far, guys. So that means that I still have all of those maps I still need to explore. So that leaves quite a bit of potential for more later episodes. Now this one you're probably gonna really like. I like this a lot. The Bud Switch, hidden door.
I'm pumped to learn some Minecraft tricks from you, lol.
Right? I love Minecraft. It's one of my favorites. Definitely did a lot of work to get to where I am with this. But, yeah, this is my little potion machine. Let's see what potions we get here. What do we get? Oops. We have fire resistance potions. Let's see if we get anything good. Oop. Okay, so we got our nether wart going. Yeah, I'm really excited about, I don't know. I'm really excited about this game, and, ooh, what are we building here? Blaze powder, blaze powder, blaze powder. What does that make? I'm trying to remember what that makes. Does that make strength? Oh, yeah, it makes a strength potion, I think. I was like, oh, God, what are we making? Strength potion. Yep, sweet. So, yeah. That's the little potion brewing stand. I like that. But yes, definitely I like this castle a lot. The other buildings that I built in it are pretty cool too. They're just not that great because they kind of rush through them. But I'll show you them real quick. This is the inn. Gotta have an inn. It's a castle market town, of course. So the little common area where one would sit with your other inn guests. Maybe have a minstrel over in that area, you know, singing you guys songs. That's like at a tavern, more likely, but, you know, they might have them in a couple rooms. They're really weird shaped. That's because when I get to into a building mood, I just don't give an F when it comes to how oblong or weird looking a building is. So that one's just like a really weird, really stumpy looking version of that building right there. And this one over here is the barracks. This one I like a lot, but it is definitely strange. Another completely right out of my brain. So down there was kind of like I guess the common area for the barracks. Up here is the training area, the training yard, I suppose. And then up here is just their sleeping area, which is kind of an interesting little setup. But this is where the guards sleep, up here in this little room area. But see, the great thing is that it's not just for guards. It's for everyone, anybody that sleeps here. This castle here can personally sleep like 60 people, easily. Like, every room, every one of these little turrets here, like that tower there, any tower around the perimeter of the fence, all of them have beds. They're all completely furnished for the most part. I mean, they at least have beds. That's as far as I'll go with completely furnished. I won't continue saying that they're completely furnished. But yeah, I mean, you got places for storage. You've got the little sleeping area up here. I usually come up here, and this is honestly weird. Wow, okay, I don't like it when that happens. Okay, so, I usually come up here, and I get kind of reckless. Let's see if I can do it. Alright. Screw it. Geronimo! Alright. Alright, let's see, can we do it? Can we do it? On stream... no, death, no. Oh, wow. Oh, God, that was close. I almost landed in the water, and see, since it's only one block wide, that would have been a very difficult jump. I usually do make it, but this time the cards were stacked against me. The chips were stacked against me, whatever, you know what I meant. Anyway, let's head on to the next area, which will be... let's see. Should I take you guys to the Ewok Mansion first, or the Ewok Village, I should say, or to the Jedi Mansion first? You guys choose. Because there's more stuff to see around the Jedi Mansion, but the Ewok Village is farther away. I'm gonna let you guys choose on that. Oh yeah, by the way, I am Yoda. I don't know if you guys have noticed that at all. You guys probably hadn't seen that.
Away, put your weapon. I mean you no harm.
Either one is fine by me.
Alright, so it sounds like we are gonna probably head to the closer one, which is gonna be the Jedi Mansion, but we're probably gonna hit... Yeah, we're probably gonna just hit the ones in order as they come along to us then at that point. Let's toss ourselves an Ender Pearl. Oh, yeah, there we go. You see that beam up there from the beacon? That is where we are heading. And that's also where you're going to see my homage to 4J Studios, the people that basically have been working tirelessly to make sure that Minecraft for the consoles has been ported correctly. And I must say that, they've done a really good job. There's been some times where people, and when I say sometimes, almost every time that they come up with, a long delay between updates, people complain and they say that they don't care about us and that they suck. I don't think so, and they really care about their community. They got the 4J Studios Love Garden, and they made theirs out of wool. Well, I didn't like it because it was too small, and so I made mine out of stained glass. Now, the thing is at night, these redstone lamps here behind kick on and illuminate the garden, which is this area here. Anyway, this humongous building is the first part of the Jedi Mansion. It is completely unfinished. Another one of my unfinished buildings and one of my pet peeves, but it is probably one of my favorite buildings that I've built so far. So humongous, wide open space, no room, no floors in it yet, except for the one. And it's got a beacon in the very center. Now, the big thing here is the roof.
Wow. That looks amazing.
Now, the roof, that took me quite a lot of sand and a lot of digging and a lot of going to the nether, because all of that roof up there, besides the stained glass, is made out of nether brick. Now, that took quite a bit of doing because every nether brick is made out of 4 pieces of nether rack. So, quite a bit of work went into this building. Next, we have the entrance hall, which we haven't finished building. This is the beginnings of the entrance hall building. I'm still working on it. Still working on, let's get rid of this Jagaloon. Oh, what? Come on. You're gonna tell me I got skeleton aim up in here? No way. Okay, so, got rid of that little crazy jackwagon. Anyway, this is basically, once I get this cleared out, not completely cleared out, because I want to have it somewhat underneath the mountain. But once I have it cleared out to the desired specifications, this is going to be the entrance to the Jedi Mansion. It's going to also extend out quite a bit that direction, and then farther back that way. It's also going to be connected to a cave that has an X-Wing that I build. It's going to be quite expansive, going to take a lot of time, but that's just the entrance and just what I've gotten built so far by myself in the last couple times I've streamed. Let's see. So yeah, this one's definitely one of my favorite buildings. It took probably it's one of the longest taking ones. This one took about a month to build, all total. The big giant survival mansion took about 2 months to build, but that was because I didn't know how to build very well at that time. I was still learning. I was still kind of tweaking around and figuring out how to do my builds, and just kind of basically getting whatever kind of inspiration I could find to increase my building capacity. Anyway, we're going to head over to probably the Mage Tower. So we're going to go over to the Mage Tower real quick. I'm going to show you guys my floating island that I built by hand. Took quite a bit of time for the floating island. The mage tower took quite a bit of time as well. Kind of nice, I like it. But you come up here and hit our little button, and down we go real quick, because down here is actually one of the coolest parts. People want me to play Siege. God, I know, guys. After the stream, I'll play some Siege. You throw an item down here, and you can come down into this little secret enchanted room for the Ender chest, which has all my goodies in it. Then when you want to come back up, you come up onto this little mossy covered step, pick up your item, and there you go. Boom. Right back up. Now, go upstairs real quick. Now, you might notice there's sometimes you'll see some signs in here. They might have quotes on them. This one says, "Stay inside, stay alive." A lot of people ask me what the quotes are when I'm in the middle of a stream. I figure I'd just address it while I'm here, when I am looking at them. So the first one, stay inside, stay alive, because it's dangerous outside at night. This is the first balcony where you get to have a look out at the Jedi Mansion. You also can see my buddy Boku's house over there in the distance, and pretty much nothing else from that spot. Over here we have my room. Now, this one is one of the first ones, and it says, "Wise man say, never pay full price for late pizza," or at least that's what the full quote would be. It's "never pay for late pizza, Captain Picard." Now, that's from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, that's the very first movie that they ever made, 1990. If you guys are unfamiliar, that's because you're not as old as I am, and that's okay. Now, the second one here is "All we see or seem is but a dream within a dream," and that's from Edgar Allan Poe. This one over here is "I love the smell of the universe in the morning," and that's from Neil deGrasse Tyson, because I love the guy. He's awesome, super smart dude. And up here we have the final quote and the study, the mage's study, and it is, "Try not, do or do not, there is no try," by me, Yoda. Anyway, now that you guys have kind of seen what's going on in the Mage Tower, we'll move on to the underwater house. Now, this one honestly did not take as long as you might think. It really did not. I thought that it was going to take forever, but it really just kind of, I don't know, almost kind of fell together. Not literally, but just having all that sand down below, and then having the Helm of the Deep, which is one of my armor pieces that I've created, which had Respiration 3 and Protection 4. Super good. Can't get much better than that. So, definitely, this is all unfinished. I'm going to work on this eventually, but this is just the entranceway to the underwater house. The door here is broken as well. This is supposed to be a spiral 3x3 door. It's supposed to go all the way around, take them all out, and then it's supposed to take that one and that one down too. So it's supposed to be flush with the ground when you open it, but it is broken. So the double piston extender doesn't work there, and this one is showing for some reason. I can't figure it out, so if there's any Redstone geniuses that know what is wrong with this, let me know. It took a long time, and imagine wiring all of that underwater. Not fun. So, this is the underwater house. This is the central hub of the underwater house, I should say. And this is just kind of storage area. The main entrance hub, that is, not central hub. And, you know, it's kind of just your standard underwater house. It's got tunnels, glass tunnels. And this here, oh, it's my pride and joy. This is the biodome, and it has quite a bit of life under here. It's got fish. You can obviously fish out of the water. Got ourselves a little kitty cat, some trees, some bamboo, which is obviously sugar cane, and then some vines. We got ourselves another auto smelter, and then look at that. We can see the squids outside, and you can see my floating island up above. It's pretty cool. Over here, we've got ourselves the one room that I've built in this house so far. So my room. I like this one. It's kind of nice and small, and now for some reason they fixed it so before I used to spawn when I got out of bed right in that glass block there. Now I actually spawn outside of bed and don't go into a glass block, which is helpful. Over here is my nether portal room. Like I said before, no real house is worth its weight unless it has a nether portal. Or, you know, that's if it's got size permitting. This one definitely had size permitting. I've got infinite space to build in around here, so we're good. I had to build the 3x3 nether portal. I'm gonna build a 3x3 door that shuts over it to make it so that I don't get attacked by the zombie pigmen that come out. So that is basically that chunk of the house, and then over on the other side we have more than likely my favorite of all of the enchanting rooms, even the automated enchanting room that I built. It's this one over here because it is super cool. I just really like it a lot. It's underwater and you can see up to the floating island. You can't beat that view. Anyway, now let's get on up to the floating island and then we'll head on out to the village to see the desert survival house, and then we'll head out to the Ewok village to see the Ewok village. And that should be pretty much everything at that point. But there may be some that we skipped along the way. So, get on out of here real quick, and then we'll just head across the water a little bit and be at the floating island, which is actually coincidentally home to the Lunar Observatory. And it is called that because when you are in the house on the floating island, you can actually watch the moon float over the entire island from any point in the house, and you can watch the entire phase of the moon, which is pretty cool. And get you an outside view of the underwater house. It's kind of a small house, not, you know, overly big, but it is quite nice, I think. A lot of glass, a lot of sand went into building that. It's all sandstone and glass. And, of course, the glowstone.
Whoa.
Definitely had a lot of stuff that I had to put into this. Mostly just time. Out there you can see the little mushroom biome with the little outpost house on it. That's just kind of one of my go-to building houses that I built. Like, if
That
ever
trick
there's
shot
a place,
was insane.
right? I know. I totally do trick shots. I'm so awesome. But definitely I have to say that the little go-to houses that I build, like that one over on the mushroom biome, those are just if I need a place to stay, you know, overnight and need to be safe. I'll just kind of throw one of those up real quick. So it's nothing big to really worry about. But this here,
Was
this
that an
island,
infinite fade, bro? Whoa, you're insane.
I know, right? But this here I built all by hand as well, this island. And this actually only took like half an hour to build the island itself. The house on it actually took quite a bit longer. But as you can see, you got a pretty decent view. Over there you can see the desert where the village is. But over here we've got our fireworks platform because at night we have a fireworks show every single night. But, of course, because I'm poor, I don't have fireworks stocked on it. Not right now, at least. But at night, you can stand here and watch the moon go all the way across the night sky. Stand down here and watch the rest of it. It's pretty nice. Down here, ooh, let's turn off those clouds real quick. I keep forgetting that they do that. Let's turn off our clouds. Okay, yeah, I just got a little study down here with a
Play
huge,
MW2 at this
with a
point.
huge wow, okay, I don't play COD because COD is not cool, just saying. But yeah, You would know that if you played Rainbow Six. Just saying. That's what the pros do. They put down the Call of Duty because, you know. Yeah, so that's the fireworks machine when it actually has fireworks stocked
COD
in it.
sucks.
It's actually pretty cool.
Should be named Halo. COD is bi.
COD is gay. COD is gay. G-A-E. Like Gaelic, you know. Like the Irish language. Alright, let's get ourselves over to the house real quick and get into the secret passage. Whoa, where did that go? I was gonna say. Call of Duty, jeez. I love kids, man. They always crack me up. Alright, sorry that this is taking so long to get over there, but I didn't want to risk using too many of the ender pearls. Alright, so let's get ourselves over to the secret tunnel passageway. Oh god. Love that. Alright, so now we are in the desert survival house. Down here we've got ourselves the pop-up enchanting room. And let's see, do we have the armor for it? We can totally do it. Let's do the armor equipper as well, because this is fun. But we have to change our skin to be somebody that can actually show armor. Okay, so it looks as though we need to take off our armor entirely. Oops, not that. So take off all the armor. And we'll put this one in that there for now. And then we will just drop our stuff here. Boop. Okay, so we'll put our pants in this one, boots here, our chest here, and our helmet here. And then we'll put our chiseled sandstone blocks over the top again. And then we will set our character skin to something that shows armor. Why not be... We will be Han Solo. Yeah, smuggler Han Solo. Okay, so we stand here in the middle of this block. We gotta make sure we're really, really sure that we're in the center. And then we look over here. Boom. Now you're all suited up. Alright. Let's see here. Let's get my helmets back on and pick up our junk. Wow, that's funny. It totally messed up the order of which my stuff was in. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that's not actually everything here. Give me one real quick second. That was just the beginning. I always hate trying to find these damn things. My shower. Haha. This one's usually pretty easy to find. That opens up this. This here is an automatic farm. I'll show you guys real quick what that looks like in action. I'll just take a carrot and boom. makes more carrots. So I got 1 carrot back, and then it grew another carrot, which is pretty cool. It makes, it's basically infinite food. Down here we've got the automated sugarcane farm. Got quite a bit of that. And then over on that side we got another room, but I'm not gonna try to hunt for the little switch to open that door, because that one's kind of a pain in the ass. All of this is custom wiring, so it's all kind of a mess. I won't pretend to be the guru or the best at the redstone stuff, so. And up here we just have the standard survival, desert survival house up above. God, of course. Got a bunny and a kitty. Let's kill these jerk faces. Let's close up our house real quick. I've got the automated street lights out. That's helpful. Oh, come on.
You know a lot more about redstone than I do, lol.
I don't know about that, my friend. I feel like I might sometimes, and then sometimes I don't. No. There, I was gonna do his little COD tricks for him, so he'd be happy. Okay, apparently it doesn't want to let me sleep because there's a bunch of D-bags around, but they don't want to show themselves. And I don't want to get out of... Oh, there's one. I think that's the one that I was talking about. Yeah, it sounds like I'll probably be able to sleep now. Okay, so yeah, definitely one of the coolest little houses on my map. It's just a tiny little house, but the outside of it looks amazing. It looks kind of like, I don't know, what you would expect a mansion in New Mexico to look like. I don't know, I really like it a lot. But yeah, it's just kind of a nice little outside. Alright, now, I should have a boat around here somewhere. It should be over on the coast. Yep, there we go. And this boat will take us to the Ewok village. Excelsior! Ha! So yeah, definitely a lot of work has been put into that specific map. I have only built on 2 different maps so far, so eventually I would like to continue and build on every map, but this is what my map looks like from above. You can actually see almost every building I've made on the map because they're so big. It's kind of nice. That makes it so much easier to find them. But we're going off the map here because I don't think I'm not carrying the map that we need for over here. But I know exactly where we're going, so no worries, we're not going to get lost. One thing I do hate about this map is the ugly, ugly world generation on the connecting maps. It's just ugly. Just sheared off like they didn't even give a damn. And so it's just kind of hideous. I don't like it, but I had to get over it somehow. Okay, so we are now here over on the North Continent. North Continent is where we are going to find the Ewok village. Now, you're going to see a humongous platform up above all of the other stuff. Now, don't really pay too much attention to that. I was going to build a platform way up above there, and it was going to have the Rebel insignia as a stained glass ceiling, but I decided to destroy the Rebel insignia because it didn't really fit the, like, I don't know, it was oblong, and I made a perfect circle for the platform, and I don't really like it not being perfect, so I got rid of it. That being said, I really was only building it up that high so that way you could look down on the other 2 stained glass ceilings that I built for the other platforms, which are really cool. And I'll take you guys up there to see what it looks like from above anyway, even though I don't have the new ceiling up there anymore. So from out here, it's kind of simple looking. Just, whatever. And it kind of is. It's really simple on the inside. It's just kind of what you would expect the Ewok village to look like. But it is pretty big. I will say that. So we got ourselves the main tree. This is where the magic started. Like, I started building this place all from this central tree, and I branched out from that. And all of the buildings, all of the little platforms on all of these
Hi.
other trees, these were all built into naturally occurring trees. I only expanded the size of certain trees to make them a little better. How's it going, Double L Gaming? How you doing today, buddy? But yes, anyway, all of these trees were completely natural. Now, the first stained glass ceiling here is Batman. It's like, I'm Batman. You can't really see it all that good from down here. I will, like I said, show you from up above. It looks pretty cool, though. I liked it a lot, so I felt like it needed to be added in here. Again, I know that the Ewoks probably wouldn't have these stained glass ceilings, but I don't really give a damn. It's my Ewok village, and if they didn't like it, they could suck it. That's
Do
kind of the
you
way I
get
feel.
donations?
I don't get donations, but if I ever felt like I actually was good enough to get donations, I would probably accept them and use them to get better stuff for my YouTube channel. That way I could, like, I don't know, do charities and giveaways. Once I make it to 200 subs, I'm gonna do a giveaway for something. I'm not sure yet, but once I get there, I'll definitely decide. Anyway, we got a connecting tree.
You're good enough to get donations, buddy.
Maybe. I like the idea of that. That's really cool, and I appreciate you saying that. But we have this connecting tree here. It comes right up next to the little main tree. And a little bridge that connects over to this over here. Now this one up here is one of my favorites, like stained glass window wise. I noticed after a while I started getting really into making stained glass ceilings, and so I started putting one into each building that I started doing stained glass windows of some sort. But this one's a little retro. This one is Space Invaders.
I wish I got them. I have it set up.
But yes, so we got Space Invaders here. I like it a lot. Honestly, Double L, just keep at it, buddy. I mean, everybody's got their time when they break out, and I feel like yours is gonna happen, and you just gotta give yourself some time to be ready for it. This is another one that's completely unfinished. Like I said, that one's unfinished up there, but this building here is unfinished. It's just kind of a way to get over to the farm platform. But if you go down here and climb out here, you can go over to the farm platform, and it's got a little see-through water thing, so you can make sure that there's always water up there before you go up. That way you don't have to, if it ever was to dry up, you wouldn't have to go up and refill up there. Huge
Yeah, man.
farm.
One day it will just
Tons
happen.
of food, And yeah, I absolutely agree with him.
Really
it will
digging this
definitely,
treehouse setup.
it will definitely happen someday. Chumps, if you ever want, I will literally make you a platform just to yourself. I have no problem with that. I actually have tons
Maybe
of room
emoji
in all
pensive
of my
face.
spots. You guys, like anybody that wants to play with me, as long as you promise me that you won't troll my, world, I don't care. You guys are more than welcome to join me. I have no problem with that. But I definitely will never have autosave turned on because I just don't trust myself in that aspect, because I always have problems happen and then autosaves right after it. So you guys, even if you did somehow accidentally mess something up, I would probably have a safeguard to protect my buildings and make sure that our work is not destroyed. So, we'll figure that out. Not a big deal. Not at this juncture, at least. But let's go ahead and check out the view from above over from this giant platform. I gotta find the stupid thing. There it is. Now this platform, just climbing to the top of it takes forever, it feels like. And then climbing back down takes just as long. But
I went from
this...
having no donations for months to getting 206 in one night,
Dude,
lol.
that's insane,
Trust
chumps.
me,
Are
it
you
will happen.
serious? $206 in donations? Dude, that would be me getting ready to get a new editing PC right there. Like, I would make sure that that went to good use. I would make sure that any donations I ever got went to exactly what they were meant for, which is to improve the quality of my channel and to improve the quality of the giveaways and stuff that I'm able to do. Anyway, up here, this was just built so you could see the tops of the roofs that I built down below. I'm kind of a nerd,
200 of it was from
so
one guy, lol.
I definitely like to make sure I can see everything.
Dang, 206
So there you
guy,
go.
don't think that will happen for me.
Space Invaders on that one, which I like that one a lot. And then I think let's just stay sneaking so we won't fall off, and we'll just build out this way. And boo 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 boo. There we go. And then Batman. So yeah, I mean, definitely, I know that they kind of look weird and they don't really fit the idea of what, you know, you might see in an Ewok village, but the Ewoks would be damn lucky to live in my village, I will say that. Just because of the fact that they'd have plenty of room, plenty of food, and their houses would be pimp. I like pimped their houses. But yeah, I mean, that's basically the gist of the Ewok house, the Ewok village. It's just kind of, you know, a
So
really
legit, haha.
simple little thing, you know. It's definitely not the biggest or best place that I've built. It's definitely one of the more original ones. You know, a lot of these other houses I've had some sort of, you know, some sort of inspiration, whether it just be like a picture I looked at and was like, that looks really cool, let's make it look something cool like that. You know, there's times where I've had that kind of inspiration, but then there's also been, you know, like with the castle or with the Ewok village where I just started building, and what I ended up with is what I ended up with, which was really cool, and I'm really not that creative, as I have said before. So when I'm able to get to a point where I start building and just kind of let myself go and get to the building, I start to get pretty nuts with it, I will admit. So we're going to head back to the mainland because I really don't like saving out here, because if I do, you know, and something happens out here, I'm really far away from everything else. The only two places I have of solace on this entire map are the outpost and the Ewok village, so
2-3.
having something a little bit closer is better than nothing. So we're gonna head back to probably, I don't know. We might just head back to the, we'll go back to the,
After seeing
house.
your Minecraft stuff, I am excited for mine.
Yeah, dude, we definitely can play
Nice.
together if you ever get on PS4, and I would love to, honestly, chumps. It would be a lot of fun, because I really feel like you've got, I don't know, I feel like you got a lot of good ideas that you just probably don't know how to put out, and I don't have those good ideas, but I know how to build it. So you and me could make a pretty good team, building wise, even survival wise. I definitely, like I said, I'm really not that creative. I take a lot of inspiration from around me in order to come up with something at all, and it really feels like it holds me back. But definitely, when I do get those building streaks, like I said,
Would
it
y'all
just
ever
kind of
check
go
out
nuts.
my channel?
Of course.
Dude, your ideas are sweet from what I have seen.
Well, and
Plus,
I mean,
it would be sweet to duo stream. Emoji
dude,
grinning face.
heck yeah. We definitely got to do that sometime. I really like the idea of us playing something together. It'd be fun. Definitely, if not if not this, on PS4, look into Don't Starve Together, or do both, because they're both awesome. I mean, this game is amazing automatically, but Don't Starve Together is just, wow. It's insanely difficult, but it is so much fun. Alright, let's get out here, let our boat float over there, and run through the jungle. Oh god, get out of there. God, I love the lighting outside of
We'll
the
check
jungle.
it out sometime for sure, Double.
I guess the Mage Tower, I like the lighting of that outside. Okay, real quick, we're gonna run back through and I'll show you guys the, oh yeah, might as well go down through here while we're at it. Alright, so now we're gonna go back over and check out the 4J Studios Love Garden and see if it's on and activated finally. It should be.
Thanks,
Looks
I
like
live
it
a
is.
stream Minecraft.
Minecraft is so much fun. Oh yes, it is. It is on. As you can see, the lights are on behind it. Yay, and it's all the way on. It's not like some half-ass heart. Yay, I'm so
Through
happy.
YouTube or Twitch.
Alright,
YouTube.
so let's get ourselves over here and head back to the mansion. Once we get back to the mansion, I'll probably go in and, I don't know, see if there's anything else that I've got inside. And if not, then we'll go and figure out something else to do. Let's see what time it is. Only 10:33, good lord. That means I still got time for some Rainbow Six tonight. Oh yeah, I am super excited for that. For the last couple days, I've been kind of really dreading, you know, the next couple days coming up because I didn't have a headset for a while. My headset died on me, and this is like a $200 headset almost. It's pretty nice, and so, you know, it not being even a year old, I was pretty, you know, upset about it, understandably so. And, anyway, long story short, I talked to Omnis, and Omnis said that
Oh,
he'd
nice,
be able
nice.
to fix it for me, so
My brother plays
I'm
Siege.
really happy about that. He's more than likely going to be able to fix it for me and save me about $200 on a new headset. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then he also, Omnis is such a good guy, he even went through the trouble of bringing me a spare headset, because he's just that cool. So definitely, if you guys don't know about him, on both YouTube and Twitch, go and check out Omnis555. The guy is super awesome. He's my brother, and he's part of Swipe Right Streaming. And those guys rock. So, I mean, if you don't believe me, just ask Chumps. The guy's a rock star. So, yeah, basically. Oh yeah, let's see. I always used to do this. I used to come up to the
I wish I had a
upstairs.
sponsor. I love Omnis.
Omnis is such a cool cat. But yeah, I used to come up here. I'm kind of a dork, but I used to come up here with some of these, and we'd come up here up onto the rooftop and see if we can hit our houses from here. So this is fun. I'm gonna see if I can hit the 6x6 house from here. I probably won't be able to, but let's see what we can do here. And throw it. Ooh, almost. I landed right at the freaking base of the building. So let's go ahead and go inside and sleep off. Love this house. It's so small, but it's so nice. Okay, so.
Fuck
Oh
A.
jeez. Run.
Dude, you're welcome onto the team anytime, playa.
I'm still trying to win your little giveaway, buddy. Once you guys give your giveaway out and I win that
You'll always
PS4
be player to
bundle,
me though, haha.
I will
Lucky.
definitely join. I would actually love to join. I just want to make sure I get that PS4 bundle, son. Gotta make sure that the lady is taken care of.
Are y'all talking about?
Oh, we're talking about Swipe Right streaming. There's some pretty cool cats over there at Swipe Right. Let's see here. What do we got?
Smart
Over at
man.
Mystica's house.
Ha ha ha, emoji grinning face.
So this is Mystica's house. I figured I'd show you guys this while we were out here. It's pretty small, but this is her first ever house. She actually built this by hand, by herself. I was very
How
proud
old
of her.
are you?
Myself? I am actually 29. I am nearly 30. Ah, yes, but the cool thing that she didn't know I did, I built her a secret little entrance. It's right... Which one is it? Is it this one? She didn't block it, did she? No, she didn't. Okay. Yeah. I put all of her copies of the music discs in a little hitting the hidden safe. I can't talk today, Jesus. Okay, let's go ahead and close her all up. But yeah, so Mystica built this whole place by herself, except for that little nook there. And she ended up building more over here, which I was kind of shocked that she ended up building more, but she built quite a bit of stuff over here. She built like a little TV. This is her TV set. It's pretty cool. Her ridiculous dragon poster, or I guess that might be her home theater or something. It looks pretty legit. And then she's got all of her stuff is all sorted out in boxes and all done really nicely, whereas mine's all just haphazardly thrown into boxes like it's garbage. Because to be quite fair and quite honest, most of it is garbage. I will be the first person to not lie about that. I pick up basically everything in this game, and if I don't, I feel like I'm somehow slighting myself. Like I'm not going to be able to be as good as I should be. And I don't understand what that is all about. It doesn't make any sense to me. But Mystica's always been one of those people that when you're playing, she wants to play because she's like, oh god, yes, I love Minecraft. Because she does. She's really into Minecraft. And that is like one of the greatest feelings when your girlfriend can be just like super into a game just as much as you are. But here's where the drawbacks are, and the caveat becomes that, oh, well, she likes it until it comes to having to... Wow, that sucked. I just killed myself, apparently. I did not even... Like, I'm fairly certain, did I not throw that up high enough to clear that little, hole there? Apparently I didn't. But, yeah, anyway, Mystica's the kind of person that she'd be like, oh, hey, you know, I'm totally down to build and play some Minecraft, but she'd be super down to do it, but not want to actually do the building portion of it. So, you know, one day she's just like, oh, build me a house, and I was like, okay, cool. So, I built her the house that I was just on my way to before I basically boneheadedly died. I don't even know, again, I don't know how that happened. But it did. And I'm still shocked by it, to be quite honest. Oh, little bunny. Oh my goodness, are you okay? Where did you go? Are you still alive, my little bunny companion? You better stay alive. I need you alive so I can cut your little feet off later and use you for speed potions. Or, I mean, jump boost potions, that is. Yeah, I can't even believe that. He just jumped off to his death. But, yeah, definitely, she didn't want to do any of the building until, you know, it came time for me to, you know, not want to play anymore. And then she'd be like, oh, but I wanted to build. And I'm like, okay. So, she built her first house, over in the plains, and it's kind of just, one that she threw together haphazardly, which not a bad thing, because she definitely, she put quite a bit of effort into it, even though it was kind of thrown together. But the funniest thing about it was that, once she finally built it, she's like, "Oh, it's not that good enough. She's not good enough or whatever." And then she's like, "Oh, I want you to build me a new one." So I go and I build her a new house. And I've literally seen her occupy it one time. She picked out the spot, she made the, platform for it and everything, and it was nice. We worked really hard on building up the platform to make it look really good. And then she went and made me build it by myself, pick up all the materials, and then I've seen her use it one time. And then finally, I asked her what was wrong with it. And she's like, "Oh, nothing's wrong with it. I just wanted my house." I was like, "Well, why didn't you tell me which house to build? I would have built whatever one you wanted." Women, difficult. Gotta love her though. But, but anyway, over here is the house in question. I'm gonna show you guys it real quick. And then I'm probably going to head back inside to the big house, and we'll probably find a spot to stop and call it a night. But over here we got ourselves Mystica's second house. This is the one that I built for her. It's kind of nice, just a little tiny house. It's only 8 by 8. But it is still a pretty comfy little house, I would say. It's got a lot of amenities that you wouldn't expect, like an anvil, and a full basement. So, she's got this random weird door that heads outside directly from here. But this cool basement with this super awesome table. I like the table with the lights coming from the inside of it, just because it looks nice, I think, honestly. And then we got her little, her little refrigerator. Or I guess that wouldn't be a refrigerator. I don't know what the heck she's got built here. What the heck is that for? Yeah, that's a refrigerator. Okay. And, yeah, just a bunch of little tables on the side. It's almost like a diner. And then this is her room, which, to be quite honest, looks kind of weird. But, I don't know. To each their own, right? But, yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like she really did not want to stay there. Maybe it was how ugly the room is that I made her. But, I don't know. I definitely thought it was a nice gesture for me to at least attempt, so I kind of was like, why don't you want to use the house I built for you? Is it not good enough? She's like, "No, it's just not mine. I didn't make it myself." So, just gotta go with it. So, we're gonna go inside, we're gonna go up to the bedroom, and gonna sleep it off for the night, and probably go ahead and call it a night on the stream. But I would definitely like to thank everybody who joined us for tonight. It's been a lot of fun showing you guys the craziness that has gone in this world. If you guys ever want to join me, you're more than welcome to add me on PlayStation 4. I'm Johnny T Side, and that's Johnny underscore capital T capital S IDE. And definitely, like I said, I'm always down to play with people on video games. I just would really ask that you guys aren't trolling me if you can. But again,
No
this is
problem,
my
man. I had a
gamer
great time.
tag.
Emoji
It's
grinning
Johnny T
face.
Side.
Johnny
Anyway,
Side. I'll add you next
I
time I turn
appreciate
on
you
my
guys
PS4.
definitely for coming and joining. I would definitely like to see you guys join sometime on the world if you guys would like. And until the next time, I hope you guys have a great night. And it was good to see you again, chumps. And yeah, make sure that you add me as soon as you can. Anyway, I guess I will see you guys later. And thanks for watching. Peace.